Well, this may shock you, but more than 80% of the firefighters in Connecticut are volunteers.
And that is posing a bit of a problem right now because fire departments need more of them. The Everyday Hero campaign is all about getting people like you at home to realize you may be able to help them out. If this is happening to your house, you'd want to know the right people are on the way. But you might not realize in Connecticut, more than 83% of firefighters are volunteer. And those numbers are dwindling.
And lately, it's been harder than ever, with fewer citizens volunteering.
Captain Paul Cody has been a volunteer firefighter in Glastonbury for 31 years and says many people have no idea volunteers are keeping them safe in such a big town.
You know, in a community like mine in Glastonbury, I think folks are kind of surprised when we arrive and we tell them that we're volunteer, you know, which is a credit to our training.
So what's the problem right now?
We need more volunteers.
In Glastonbury, it's not at a critical level yet, but they should have 130 firefighters, and they're down to about 110. They can handle that here, but other towns could face closing their departments if the tide doesn't turn. What's the trickle down to, say, the person living at home?
Yeah, pretty much the biggest one for a town that would have to close their department and contract with neighboring towns would be response times would be significantly higher.
You want people to call. You want people to become firefighters or volunteer in some way.
That's right. Yeah. We need firefighters. We need anyone that can help out in any way at all.
That's the message in this new public service announcement.
From teenage cadets like me
to seasoned veterans like me.
So what are you waiting for?
It takes hundreds of hours of training, but you can do it on nights and weekends. You could be a regular person with a job and do this?
Absolutely. I'm a regular person with a job in Hartford. I'm a project manager for an IT firm. We've got doctors, lawyers, auto mechanics, everything in between.
Faith Farrell, a mom of two and a home health aide, signed up after 9/11.
And I wanted to be a part of that, and that teamwork and that family that you saw come out of that, and all of the wonderful things that came out of 9/11. The positive parts is what I wanted to do and be a help to my community too. And there was a lady here named Ruth, and she was a firefighter, and she said, of course a girl can be a firefighter. And I went, really? And she's like, yeah, because I was raised as girls weren't supposed to be in the fire department.
Faith found out that's certainly not the case, and now she wants other women to become an everyday hero. What would you say to other moms out there who would say, no way, I don't have time?
I would tell them to absolutely do it. It's been the best part of my life, other than my children, that I have ever been a part of. And my kids have grown up here, and they have a family that goes beyond their immediate family.
Faith wants me to see what it's like by suiting up.
I've gone to a call looking just like that.
And then you changed. All right, let's show people how it's done.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna put one foot in the boots, now what?
We're gonna pull this up.
This is hysterical, okay. She helps me get the rest of the 60 pounds of equipment on. Oh, this is heavy stuff. Now she adds my hood and helps me buckle up.
But you have gear that will protect you against the heat, protect you against steam burns, water, things like that. The helmet will obviously protect your head. Again, it's all about safety because we have to go home, obviously, to your kids.
If the idea of fighting a fire is just too scary for you, you can still be an everyday hero.
There's so many things on the fire service that you can do. Even if you're afraid of running into a burning building, there are things you can do outside. You can help people get equipment.
The Everyday Hero campaign wants you to view the problem of not enough firefighters as an opportunity to soar.
You ready to make a difference?
Ready to join our team?
All right, we're going up, up and away. Faith helps me get a new view of what's involved in being an everyday hero. I gotta say, this is pretty exhilarating.
Yeah, it is.
So, what if someone's afraid of heights? Do you help them with that?
Yeah, we can work through that a little bit, and then if not, there's other jobs that you can do.
So here I am, 95 feet in the air. You get a whole new perspective up here. And that is what they are hoping you will get from watching this story, as they're calling everyone all over Connecticut to become a volunteer firefighter. Maybe you'll take your life to new heights and become an everyday hero.
All right, I'm giving you 10 points of credit for that one.
It was actually really cool to go way up there.
Oh
I don't have a fear of heights. Well, like, if you do, they can have other things for you. But to learn more, you go to everydayheroct.org. And right there, you'll see you can click on the Volunteer Now button and get more information. Now, some things to know. Even though you're a volunteer, there are small stipends to help cover some of your expenses, like basically just gas, getting to the calls. If a call comes in and you really can't go, you can say no. But that is also why they need more people to volunteer, so they always have backup.
Unbelievable. Great story.